What's up, guys? So it is currently 4 in the morning. I think it might be actually like 5 in the morning, but we are headed to get some C6 parts. We're gonna be taking the Maverick. I wish we can be taking the dually, but the dually is not currently PPF'd, which is paint protection film. I don't want to get a bunch of rock chips on it, so we're gonna be putting something in the back of this here Maverick, and it's something to support the C6 horsepower mod. So I recently came across a Facebook Marketplace find, and it's a heck of a deal for some units that we're gonna be putting on the C6. But to get them, we gotta go from Visalia all the way to Reno, Nevada. So it's gonna be a mission, but come with me as we go pick up some bad freaking units. Alright guys, we are out here in Reno, Nevada. We made it free and clear on actually a full tank of gas. So we got the specialties. I mean, they're just dirty, but dang, these things are brand new. I mean, he said they got about 30 miles on them. Just one hit, that's it. These tires are like, look at those things. True beadlocks, amazing shape. I mean, the wheels are, like I said, just dirty. Sorry for all the wind, if you can hear that, but Mickey Thompson's, of course, that's what we want to run for the street. They are street drag and draft tires. So, dude, I am beyond stoked. Facebook market deal every time, all the time. But what a deal. Man, I gotta fit these in the truck. They are kind of big, not gonna lie. Gosh, dang, look at them. Look at them. Build specialties. Woo. All right, guys, it is currently the next day. We've got the wheels and tires put up on the shelf. We're getting rid of these. These will be posted on Facebook Marketplace. If you guys are interested, I'll leave them down in the description. But today, we've got the C6, and I'll go over the whole build right now. So my plan is to make about 1,400 to the rear tires with this thing. We are tearing it completely apart. Have you guys seen, or as you guys seen in the previous videos, we've got a wide body kit, not wide, but a ZR1 body kit to go on this thing. But this motor right here, it's an LS3 6.2. It is BTR cam stage 4. Sounds amazing, chops amazing, but this thing is going bye-bye. And that's the plan for it, but not today. Actually, we're going to be doing the suspension. I got coilovers coming in. Not going to say who it is yet, but I got coilovers coming in on the way. It might be here in about a week or so. Just depends on how long it takes. We are going to be removing all the suspension that we can and get it wire wheel down, looking nice. Almost like a billet look, I want to say, if that's possible. And previous videos, we did the entire interior besides the passenger side, because I actually can't get to that side right now. Kind of show you guys the reason why I can't get to it. There's not enough room, and not enough room is not ideal. Cars on jack stands, can't really move it right now. I probably could, but I'm not going to try at the moment. But we're actually also going to be getting rid of the passenger rear quarter panel, just like we did to the driver's side. That way I can kind of clean everything up, because as I'm taking stuff apart, as you guys see, some things are dirty. And me being me, I like things looking clean. I'm talking like every little nut and bolt, wire wheel down, looking absolutely amazing. So that's the goal for this thing, and that's probably the horsepower range we're going to shoot for is about 1,400 of the tires. We'll see how that, you know, plays out. We are going with a Dart 427 LS Next in this thing. Built by Thompson Motorsports out of Texas. We're going with a massive Pro Charger on this thing, an F1X, F-1X. We're running atomizer injectors, as you guys will see. And then we're doing a Holley Dominator system on this thing. So I've never wired a car, and I've never done it myself. Honestly, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I've never torn apart an LS engine, but this is definitely a first. I'm only doing normally like Duramaxes and stuff, and then like as you guys can see, my dually that I'm freaking building too. It's absolutely looking amazing right now. But yeah, I've only done Duramaxes so far. So this whole thing is new to me. As you guys will see, in every step of the way, I'm going to try to show the best that I can, everything that it takes and what I'm going to have to do to fix certain stuff. But that's kind of the main goal right now, is to get everything torn apart before we get this motor. So Thompson Motorsports told me about 9 to 10 weeks. I'm probably going to assume it's going to take about 12 weeks. But we'll see how that goes. It's already been, I think, 2 weeks now. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. So I got time to take the whole suspension apart and to get everything dialed in before the motor gets here and get this thing completely out. I'm doing everything on my own. I might have some people come over and help if they want to come help. I know it's a total freaking nightmare and a total project to do. I also got the whole bypass system for the brakes. So we'll have new brake lines and all that stuff as soon as we pull this motor. But that'll be in a whole nother video and a whole nother episode itself. But I'm kind of just letting you know the whole rundown of what the plan is for this car and where we're going with it. It's kind of the whole rundown at the moment. I do already have a lot of things for the car, and it just takes time because, as a lot of people don't know, I'm an apprentice lineman. So outside of building cars, I have a job. But yeah, like I said, we're going to get to the suspension and start tearing it completely apart. Without that being said, let's get freaking straight into it. All right, guys, little update. We got the driver's side knuckle off. We're gonna take the shock off next, and then we're gonna do the same thing to the other side, and then we're gonna remove our leaf spring back. Well, we don't need this where we're going. We've got get rid of that guy. Get rid of the bush in here. I think there was one on top too. Ooh, there was. We ain't gonna need none of this. Man, look how dirty this sucker is. Golly. It kills me to see it like this, but honestly, that's the way it looks right now. But it ain't gonna look like that in the future, let me tell you. Oh, we gonna clean all of it up. But let's do the other side now. Bam, just like that. Hold up. We've got the passenger shock gap. Now, time to get this leaf pack freaking out of here. See ya. All right. So, under the car, and it looks like, I know underneath the Prius under here, looks like we got 4 13 millimeters that we gotta take off to get this here leaf spring off. So we just gonna do just that and remove it. Like that, we've got the leaf spring out. We've got most of the parts cleaned up under here. We've got the driver's side out as well. I actually had to have the wife run down to O'Reilly's because, you know, the rear takes a 33 millimeter. Well, I got a 32 and a 34 millimeter, but I do not have a 33 millimeter. And we got to remove this hub and take the axle out, spread it apart to get this off. And we're getting rid of the e-brake, of course. So these will be going as well. But let's get to it. All right, guys, quick little interruption. So we're actually be heading over to the Chevy dealership where I got the dually, and we're gonna try to return the hubs that were not balanced correctly from factory. I got the receipt for them, the one that's already on the truck. But we're gonna take it over to GM, see what they say, see if they give us our money back, because it was kind of an inconvenience since they couldn't figure it out. But I'll update you guys and see what they say. So we left the dealership and they got to put a request in for the hubs to see if we can actually get a refund on them. They did take them for now, so that way they can show GM, hey, you know, like, this is what's going on, this is the death wobble, they've seen the video. And we put the request in and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see if they accept it, and I'll keep you guys updated with that. And but for now, let's get back into the video. All right, guys, quick little update. We've got the suspension completely taken out, the leaf springs out, the shocks out, the upper control arms, same thing with the hubs. And the next thing that we have to do to this unit is, so I started talking with RPMs. I realized the transmission is a level 6 RPM transmission. So the diff is not built, just the transmission, and same thing with the driveline. So the driveline, I figured out with the power that I'm going to be putting down on this car, it needs a carbon fiber drive shaft, and it needs a built differential. So we're going with the ZR1 full billet differential in this thing and a full carbon drive shaft. And on top of that, we have a 27 spline in this transmission. We need a 30 spline. So, long story short, we got to take the entire rear end, drop it down with the A-arms, the whole 9 yards. We got to take the differential, the transmission, drop that, take the exhaust out, take the driveline out, and send this bad boy over to RPM transmission so they can do their magic, take the spline out and put a 30 spline in it, refresh the transmission, change the diff out. We're giving them the core of this differential for the ZR1. And if you guys want a perfect drive shaft, I got a bone stock one in this thing. So drop a comment down below if y'all want the drive shaft in this thing, because we ain't gonna need it where we're going. Line this thing up. Try to hold the camera and everything at once. Oh, they got some type of silicone on there. All right. Oh, hear that? She got some air pressure in there. I don't know if that's normal. Oh, you hear it? She hissing. She hissing. I don't think she's very happy. Oh, it's getting louder. I don't think that's normal. I don't think there's supposed to be pressure in this thing. In the diff. I don't know. Oh! That is not good. Freaking Milky Way. Oh, God. That's awful. Ooh. That is terrible. All right. Well, I'm glad we're changing the diff out. Jeez Louise. All right, guys, it is currently the next morning, and we've got the A-frame completely out of the car. We've got the transmission jack and a racing jack holding up the transmotion and the differential. And we're getting ready to pull this unit out in one whole piece. So as soon as I get it out, I'll update you guys. Alright guys, it is currently the next day, and I have currently hit a stopping point with the C6 build. And as we sit, and as you guys seen, we got the transmission, the differential out, we've got the exhaust pretty much all the way out. We got the torque tube tunnel, guard, whatever you want to call this, the plate that protects the torque tube. We've got that out. I know everything looks like a complete Jesus. We're going to get the RPM transmission and the differential sent over to the guys at RPM this next week and let them do their magic. We're going to get the 0-1 diff with the transmission back. I'll show you guys in the next video of dropping the entire torque tube completely out, getting everything dialed in and ready and cleaned up, and getting the engine pulled out of this, which I will be getting rid of the LS3, going with a Dart 427 LS next. But as for now, thanks guys for tuning in, and we'll freaking see you in the next one.